understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and you're trying all the time to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you stop questioning your faith. I have a voice that is the savior. It's the love and loves the hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to rule your fate. I hear voices crying. I see heroes dying. I taste blood and trying. Little tension.
Don't know where you present. You do not know my intentions. I'm plotting no vengeance, cause I will end it in another dimension. Time travel, nigga, I see the future, the past. I see a future full of endless possibilities, you feel me? I see all types of shit, nigga, what could have been, what happened, what did happen, somewhere else, you know what I'm saying?
Turn that pistol, crystal like a blonde. But it'll miss you, hit you like a bomb.
You ain't the first black WWE champion, Kofi. I'm the first black WWE. Whoa! God damn it, Kofi! You wasn't supposed to see this coming. What's going on, Hardy? How you doing? How you bring? Fuck you talking about?
Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal. Ooh, no luck against Kingston there. Kofi just too fast.
Oh my God, Becky looks at her thing. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. Who understands those rap?
And there's his speed
I
paying
only
off.
talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute, okay? I mean, it's just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's just out there. I mean,
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
she's just so flat.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up some, cause you notice that butt was stuck deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get hooked up and take your picture. My homeboy's trying to warn me, but that butt you got makes
She's so horny.
ooh, rubber smooth skin. You say you wanna get in my bins? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. I see us dancing. To hell with romance and she's sweat. Wet. Got it going like a turbo vet. I'm tired of magazines. Send flat butts on the thing. Had the average black man and ask him that. She gotta pack much back. So, fellas, your girlfriend got your butt. Tell her to shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got ballet feet with the open Baby got ballet feet with the open ballet feet with the open I like them round and big. And when I'm throwing a gig, I just can't help myself. I'm acting like an animal. Now here's my scandal. I wanna get you home.
What up, Kyrie? How you doing? How you bring? Got Buck in the building. How you doing? How you bring? Got Chef in the building. How you doing? How you been, Chef? Yep, Kofi. Put that chair down, sucker. This is my yard. We backstage where I run things. So let me lace them arms up. No.
On. So, ladies, when you want to roll my Mercedes, turn around, stick it out. Even white boys got the shout. Baby got back.
And I could not believe it. Kofi Kingston picking up a huge victory. Kyrie, we gave you a match last night. It was a triple threat match. Batista, Punk, and Jackson something. Everybody looking for a match? I love Henny Omega, Crush Colors. I wear it up. Yeah, somebody was asking me about wrestlers with face paint. I think it was you, Chef. Yeah, it was you, Chef. I was going to say Crush separately from Demolition because I'm fairly certain when Crush was heel, after Kona Crush, yeah, I think it was Demolition Crush, Kona Crush, and then heel Crush, that was with Yokozuna. Which, by the way, was one of my favorite tag teams. Can we talk about how Crush is one of the greatest tag team wrestlers ever? I don't feel like my man Bryan Adams gets enough respect. Probably because of his time in the NWO where he was regulated to being a second fiddle guy. But we're talking about a guy who was in major tag team programs with Demolition, had an incredible one-on-one rivalry with Macho Man, had an incredible tag team pairing that not too many superstars would have been able to stop, aside from Hogan and maybe the Beefcake, I think, is the ones who wound up fighting Crush and Yokozuna. Went to WCW. Oh, I'm getting to that, Chef. Went to WCW. Can't remember too much that he did in WCW as Bryan Adams, but I do remember he joined the NWO, was relatively regulated as kind of cannon fodder, was second fiddle as far as the big guys to Kevin Nash and maybe the Giant while he was in the NWO. But later in his WCW career, one of the few people who had been in WCW prior to all the changes to change his gimmick and get more over than he was previously in WCW was Bryan Adams and Wrath in Chronic. Wrath, another guy, formerly known as Adam Bomb. Wrath was paired with Mortis. Wrath, another guy I feel like don't get the respect he deserved. When Adam Bomb came into WWF, I promise you we believed it more than Roman Reigns. Yeah, Chronic. As far as them WCW rebrandings though, Chef, Chronic was like the best one because them dudes went from being jobbers to being like more legit than the APA was at the time. You know what I'm talking about? There's nobody trying to fuck with Chronic. I thought Chronic was a great pair. I word up. Chronic's theme song was the best. So all day on the card, I have 2 matches scheduled. It's the 2 matches we didn't get to last night. This is the first one of those 2. Outside of that, I hope the title changed to what the hell I changed it to. Because if you want a match, unless you're a sub, it's a $10 million buy-in to get any match. You want a title shot, that's fine. I think it's a $10 billion buy-in. You want to fight somebody who's not in the building? Well, you're going to have to cover their expenses. Yep, you're going to have to cover their travel, to cover their hotel. Then you're going to have to give them, if they not here, and it's for just a match, $100 million for them. They not here and you want to shot their title, well then on top of the $10 billion, you're gonna have to pay that guy don't know. How much we talking? What up, Decker? How you doing? How you been? Let's see how this is going to work. See if y'all really got them dollars. Decker, you got 420 in there. Decker, you got 1 billion. Is that what that's saying?
30 pounds. The Justin Owens.
Yep, we got 1 billion.
And Jordan Owens. The
1 billion.
Riders.
That's just for call outs, though. That's for call outs. I am willing to make some exceptions. Like Decker, I can make some exceptions for Decker. That's my son nephew. Buck, I could probably make some exceptions for Buck.
This ain't never been so clear, I'll be a martyr. Right in front your face, make no mistake, I'm supposed
Make rules, make exceptions.
Shorty or whatever. I started so clever, we coming up shorter than ever. Tell him. Electrical shortage is all in your circuit, I'm working.
Hate the primetime players, but I love the Rough Riders. But what about the Street Profits?
Discussion. Spark to your life, just call me confused.
You heard rumors?
They calling me
Kyrie mob in the building?
Jiminy Cricket. I'm fortunate events, got me writing it like
Kyrie not in the mob?
girls of wisdom, all in the picture, the pig, and y'all niggas know how I roll it. Know that I'm bold, so that I know what I'm holding is golden. Heard everybody.
Oh, yeah. Wait. The mob's in the Bad Boy? Damn, I forgot all about that shit. I forgot all about the mob being in Bad Boy. Damn. Oh, wait, hold on. So the mob's in Bad Boy? The whole mob, right? The whole mob. Alright. I think in this stream, by our count, the mob is currently Owen Daniels, Fish, Edge, Adam Cole, Beth Phoenix. Oh, damn. Hold on. I guess Kyrie's in that mix as well, right? Somehow.
And at a combined weight of 672 pounds.
Street Profits are trash. What up, Killing Zombies? How you doing? How you been? What up, Saber Wolf? How you doing? How you been? Hey, y'all. Alright, so Killing Zombies, let me let you know. I do believe Charlotte Flair just opened up if you want to reclaim her. I think you had Brie Bella, right? And you were part of the Purge? You brought Brie Bella and Sheamus into the Purge? Hold up now, Chef. I don't think the Street Profits are trash. I think their booking has been trash. I think Angelo Dawkins, like don't get me wrong. Montez Ford is obviously the star in the group. I've thought ever since the first time I saw Angelo Dawkins when he was a solo act on NXT that he was D'Lo Brown at best. All right. That being said, having seen some of his work, I'm a no shade to D'Lo, but I'm gonna take that back. All that being said, Angelo Dawkins deserves better than to be the Evolve Tag Team Champions after having been in NXT for so long. Something is holding him back. Wait, Buck, you in the mob? Oh, Killing Zombies, you definitely been in the Purge for a few weeks now. Brie Bella and Sheamus have definitely both been in the Purge. It's only a matter of time before the Street Profits take off. I agree. I think they're a great act. I think they're one of the best acts in the WWE. We talking about that rub, look, when we started talking about why Heavy Machinery was being called up to the main roster, the only gripe I had was that by virtue of Angelo Dawkins having been in NXT longer, them being trusted to go to Evolve to become the tag champions and extend the brand that way, I felt like the Street Profits were more deserving of an opportunity to go to the main roster. But at the same time, what do I know? That would have separated Montez Ford from his wife. He'd be on the road. You know, that might have been something they turned down. I don't know. That's why I never mentioned the Street Profits in those conversations prior. But I do think the Street Profits are probably the most polished tag team on NXT. I'd be really hard pressed to find a more polished tag team. That includes Heavy Machinery. They're probably the most polished tag team between NXT and Raw. And though I love Aleister Black and Ricochet and love watching them compete, take any excuse to watch them wrestle, they're more polished than Aleister Black and Ricochet. By my count, the Street Profits should be beating Aleister Black and Ricochet. You know, a great team should always beat a team of individuals. What about the Undisputed Era? Polished team? I guess. I don't look at the Undisputed Era as a tag team. I just don't. I look at the Undisputed Era like the Four Horsemen. Any one of those four could carry the brand. You can put three of them on SmackDown, and Bobby Fish could goddamn be the NXT champion and shit. I watch NXT. I don't look at them like tag team guys. To me, the Undisputed Era aren't tag team guys. Like, you know, I get all there, you know, they had the tag team titles. Yeah, I get all of that shit. I get that they teamed up together in Ring of Honor. I get all of that shit too. But to me, Kyle O'Reilly is a singles champion in his own right. Adam Cole is a singles champion in his own right. In my mind, Adam Cole ain't no better than O'Reilly, no better than Fish, and no better than Strong. So who's the tag team here? Redragon? That's the tag team? We going with O'Reilly and Fish? That's the tag team? You can put over a chain and cup over more than a championship, something wrong. I agree. Is the NXT version of Crime Time? I'm not about to let you divide and separate our black athletes like that. Lord knows it took 75 years for us to get a heavyweight champion in the WWE. Like, come on, dog. Nah, the Street Profits are, in this short time, I feel like I've been allowed to show more in their characters than Crime Time ever had. Crime Time was just like, hey, we'll show up, we'll make borderline racist jokes and live up to stereotypes, and we'll steal, but we ain't gonna win anything. The Street Profits got robbed. If anything, TM6 won is NXT's Crime Time. Chef, I look at the Undisputed Era like Adam Cole equals World Champion, Kyle O'Reilly equals Universal Champion, Bobby Fish equals US Champion, and Roderick Strong equals Intercontinental Champion. That's the way I look at Undisputed Era. And the two of them, any two of them, is strong enough, alright, pun intended, strong enough to be a two-man power trip in any wrestling promotion. Yeah, I said it. Any two of them could carry a Gargano Ciampa-esque rivalry. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying there is not a single flaw in the Undisputed Era. But I love Undisputed Era. I'm just saying that in my head, they're not tag team guys. I don't consider them tag team guys. I consider them top guys. We need Dawkins and the Titus brand. I ain't gonna stunt. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I'm here for the two of them being in the Titus brand and Bianca Belair. Lord knows Titus needs some talent. I feel like Titus was on to something when he had Dana Brooke and Apollo Crews. But I don't think necessarily Dana Brooke and Apollo Crews truly benefited. You know, as far as the company's concerned, I don't think the company really saw like, look, right? Me as a fan, air quotes, watching the Titus brand, They came up with the Cruz can't lose while Apollo Cruz with the Titus brand. Dumped Kalisto as his buddy. I wouldn't necessarily dump Kalisto as his buddy. But the Cruz can't lose was gold. Alright? I mean, there have been better things. But Apollo Cruz ain't had better things. Alright? Alright? Everything Dana Brooke did, okay, in those backstage segments as a statistician went over. Period. It was funny, and we ain't never thought Dana Brooke was gonna be funny or none of that shit. So as far as I'm concerned, Titus brand worked as an experiment. Now it's all about what position should we be putting these people in. I feel like Dana Brooke could carry some shit. Could be a championship. Alright? And she's gonna get that opportunity in the Fight Club. Apollo Cruz has gotten a wealth of opportunities in the Fight Club. But I think that Titus O'Neil needs a crop of talent. It should definitely be a multicultural crop of talent. Because the way Titus does all his ambassador work for the WWE, it should be like he's got a bunch of faces. Similar to how the $1 Million Corporation was a bunch of his. It should be a hodgepodge mix of faces and shit. Take them all to different charity events and shit. On behalf of the WWE and the Titus brand. Carry that shit over. Kalisto would have been perfect. What's going on, Outlaws? Wifey, how you doing? How you been? To be Intercontinental champ by now? I feel like he should still be in the Titus brand right now. He ain't necessarily done anything that said he's not in the Titus brand. He just ain't came out with Titus. Titus could have been off on business. I don't know though.
Dodges a bullet there.
I kind of feel like a perfect way to segue all this shit is to have like Apollo in a mini feud with Sanity and shit. Spend 3 weeks fighting one of each member. In that 4th week, Titus finally returns, saying that he ain't come alone. I mean, saying that he came to back up his boy Apollo. And then Sanity obviously say, "Oh, Titus, you're here. We're not scared of Titus. We still outnumber you guys." Titus say, "I ain't come to wrestle. I can't introduce the newest signees to the Titus brand." And then the Street Profits come out. And still keep the act separate. That's how I look at that shit. But who knows, man? Let me take Charlotte back. You got to claim her the legit way. Exclamation point, redeem, sign, Charlotte. And are you putting Charlotte back in the purge where Brie Bella was at? I'm about to put all y'all in an 8-man match. So we got anybody in the building who's subbed right now? We got anybody in the building who's subbed right now? I'm about to grade this shit on a scale. We got any subs in the building? Anywhere. By the way, I called the Icons becoming tag champions. Yeah, you be predicting the hell out of some shit. That's a good and a bad thing. You should be back in the purge. I bet. But killing zombies, hit exclamation point redeem, space bar, sign, SIGN, space bar, Charlotte. That way can't nobody say you ain't claimed Charlotte legally. Have Charlotte become iconic? Hey, word up. Uh-oh. I think Chef kind of stole Charlotte right there. Chef, you was doing that for killing zombies, right? Chef, I don't know if you can still. Chef, I think you might be maxed out as many superstars you got. Let me double check this. Alright, word. I'm trying to really think. I gotta keep up. I know you just dropped Zatoichi, and I did go ahead and do that. Chef, what I do need to let you know, and word up. What I do need to let you know is that on Chaos 101 Darkness stream, Lizard and Chef are tag team. I'd like to keep it that way. They were the longest running tag team champions on TWT, and now that they're no longer the champions because they lost to Bishop and Kingslayer, seriously politicking to get them a tag title shot at myself and Desperado. I mean, me and Voorhees. Yeah, me and Voorhees. We freebirded. You got it, Killing Zombie. Appreciate that. Chef, I'll refund you your money off stream. Killing Zombies, you got it the first time. Yeah, you good. You got it the first time, Killing Zombies, did it? And you spelled it right. You were straight. I word up. Mob, BBC, Fuck Purge, and Owen Daniels stands on that. Alright. I think we got nobody from the Purge necessarily in the building at the moment. I think I was going to give this one a number one contender for... Actually, I wasn't going to give this one anything. I'm not going to contender for anything. So let's determine something. This is 4 tag teams. There'll be another 4 tag teams in action in just a moment. The final 2 teams will wind up facing each other off in an opportunity for the Fight Club Tag Team Championships. Club, no one's stealing my boys. Yep. You're right about that.
He's not going to like this. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
2CL. I'm fucking with it though, man. I just put out a couple of tweets, some screenshots. One of them was about who's the best faction in the Fight Club. Had a Bree team up there. I got one of the Bad Boy Connection, 6'9", Kevin Owens and the Bucks. I ain't gonna stop, man. Kevin Owens and the Bucks. Chef can attest to it. Kevin Owens and his kids are probably the backbone of the Fight Club. Them and the Pretty Boy Sensations. And speaking of the Pretty Boy Sensations, they picked up another huge victory tonight. That means Tolos need a tag match. This is our chance to bring it all to Mob, Owen Daniels, and Tolos. Oh, Tolos is in the Mob?
Who could forget this? No doubt about it. He brought his A game, as you can see here.
Where the weenie ride at?
Here are your winners, America's sweetheart, Tammy Sexton, and the Spider Boy, Casey.
What a back-and-forth battle that was. Wow, he absolutely...
All right. Tolos join? That's too sweet.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
If you ever been to Disneyland, you know the lines can be real long. But I got
So the Pretty Boy Sensations will be moving along to take on the winners of this here match. Look like Outlaws in the match.
all you gotta do is ditch your ball.
Couple of teams.
It's sexy like a historical. I'll take your ass for a way to ride.
Why was this nigga twerking? They've been twerking since August. Since July. If you started winning, if you won that many championships in the Fight Club, you'd be twerking too.
Hold on tight, 'cause I'm going inside. It's better than a Ferris wheel or a water slide. It's the
Who's all the champions? Of which show? Let me know. We've got 4 shows that are on television right now. This right here is our open fight show. This one is non-televised. This is where we handle all the Fight Club business, the Fight Club championships. And the air quote sub show is currently WOW, the Women of Wrestling. And all the subs are eligible to compete on it. That's the show that comes up after this match. This is the pre-show. On that show is all the women's championships. I'll show you all the belts after this match. How about that? All right, I'll put the screenshot of the championships. Can Tolos and Owen Daniels get in a tag match for the number 1 contender since we're not in this match? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, but there's still SmackDown and Raw? There's a Raw, no SmackDown. Killing Zombies, I don't think there's been a SmackDown since like your first week in this stream. Way back in the summer. I think we got rid of SmackDown before you even joined in the summer. The only real true difference between the stream now and in the summer is that New Japan just had pay-per-views. And now because of our deal with Ring of Honor, we have not only New Japan titles and pay-per-views, but we have a weekly Ring of Honor show that features New Japan talent. By the same token, the ECW titles were sanctioned well before House of Hardcore became a brand. So it's kind of fitting that House of Hardcore is the brand. I think Charlotte is on Raw. Sheamus is on House of Hardcore. I think Brie Bella was on Raw too. Nah, we didn't have SmackDown. I got rid of SmackDown early. We had to vote relatively early in the stream of which show from the WWE to save once we took them over. Everyone wound up voting for Raw. I advocated heavily for SmackDown. Have SmackDown be the A show in the WWE, the only show in the WWE. As personally, SmackDown and NXT are my favorite WWE shows. I haven't updated it yet, Killing Zombie. But a few superstars I need to put on that list is Jericho just recently taken Jimmy Uso, Matt Hardy, Grand Metalik. A guy claimed Kurt Angle and Chad Gable, but hasn't been in here since. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to take his money and not put him on the roster. Let me get this real right, though. Pay attention. We got a show to run here, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it. Get these theme songs real right. That's Gorzaro, represented by TNA Man, just in the building last night. Representing. They're going to need to put in work tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, is Jey Uso open? If so, I'll get him. You going to drop Sheamus and pick up Jey Uso? Ironically, he's still on House of Hardcore. Is that what you're doing? You dropping in Sheamus and getting Jey Uso? I think, hold on. We got a discrepancy going on with Jey Uso. Juan wanted to claim Jey Uso. He already had 2 superstars, didn't know it at the time, meaning his claim to Jey Uso is illegal. Okay? At the same time, since he did that before Heather came in, looking to pick up both Usos, Heather did, I think, mention she wanted to claim Jey Uso, but she never put in the submission. Say all that to say this. And the last time we had a discrepancy of who wanted and who got and who deserved the superstar, all parties were allowed to select a wrestler to compete for that wrestler. The guy who won the match had the opportunity to choose who was going to be that superstar. Happened over Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, I think that's what we're going to do now. I'm trying to really remember. Roman Reigns fought Ty Dillinger and won the AOP in a handicap match and won, meaning that he wasn't going nowhere. And won, meaning he wasn't going nowhere. I could do something similar for you guys. Yep, got Joseph out here. So who you guys got your money on? I think Chef's definitely going with Joseph. I see Ziggler and Drew McIntyre represented by Chaos 101 Darkness and Crown Royal. That's Tolos' guy. That's Trade's guy. Got Gorzaro, as I mentioned, represented by TNA Man and Outlaw Baby Girl and Dallas Cowboy. Outlaws Warriors, Rikishi and Kane. Team Make-A-Wish. And a wish has been made. Word up. I got my boys. Yep. Horseback. Got cheer one, 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 cheer one. Could you just sit the bits? Going with Joseph. Horseback? What's horseback? That sounds interesting. Hardy said he wanted that theme song. I got you. I ain't played that yet. This was easily Triple H's best theme song. If I was Triple H, this would still be my theme song. I'd have brought it back 4 times by now. I also think this theme song fits better with Triple H's gimmick. What up, Call of Duty? How you doing? How you been? The leader of the mob is up in here. He trashed too? Is he trashed too? Call of Duty, you not giving up? You had enough? You looking back still? You don't know what trouble is. Call of Duty, we don't care. Talking about, you see, I've been busy as a champ in other universe. No one can beat me. I will return here for good soon. I word up. Call of Duty, go ahead and get that championship. My only thing is when you walk around with that championship, how come you ain't spray painted Bullet Club on it yet, Call of Duty? Why don't you tell that streamer to spray Bullet Club on it? Alright? Alright? You ain't gotta start the whole faction. Alright? You ain't gotta do all that. All you got to do is something that's just too sweet. What's going on, Z Master V1? How you doing? How you been, one? Congratulations, Outlaw. You and Cabo picked up a huge victory tonight. Is Anthony Owens Hardy still in the building? I don't blame Outlaw. I left that shit too. Left it in the dust.
Winds up in a body bag. Take your chances. Now it's time to show you we're wrong. In the ring, this is for all you sucks that strong. Day in, day out, the wolf pack for life. Tell me who has the guts to come in the ring tonight. We care about the replicas, we make our own rules. You're doing that what it takes to fill their shoes. See, it's just a crowd pleaser. On the ground to leave, you're the punishment for making enemies with these soldiers. So turn your back on the wolf pack. So turn your back on the wolf pack. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up in a body bag. Wolf pack is back cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here?
What's going on, Kyrie? How you doing? How you been?
What is the mission? Not no mercy. See the rings like the street. If you don't know, you better find out the wolf pack. Point number one, just believe that you don't want to.
All right, let me get this real right. Or like Lil Kyrie's daughter, Icarus. What? Is that what? Kyrie, I'm not ready for you to have a daughter just yet. I don't know when I'm gonna go see my grandbaby. Yep, I said it. Shout out to Chef. Could have like Kyrie. Okay. I got it. Club, can you put hubby's new strap up so I can get a screenshot? Yeah, word up. Let's look at these champions right quick though. On Monday Night Raw, these are the champs. AJ Styles, the Brazilian Honey, the new Daniel Bryan, the Elite, Call of Duty. You want to get popped? Kyrie, you? Oh yeah, I guess you are still on the first with CM Punk. Casey, the undisputed United States United Kingdom champion. Razor Ramon. Let me make sure I got everybody in the division. Oh shit, we ain't got everybody in the division. Hold the fuck up. Put Saint and Marty in the world title division. I think I snuck Kyrie on in this show for one episode, cut a promo. Take Brie Bella out of the mix. Alright, let's check out these champions. Raw Women's Tag Champ now? No? Alright, these are the House of Hardcore champions. Adam Cole, Animal Control, Kyrie, Andre the Giant, The Mob, and Johnny Gargano, who was recently released, I believe. I don't know if Chubbs actually put the claim in to claim him, reclaim him. IWGP champions, Saint, Kyrie, Women of Honor. Kyrie, you're in the mob. But you're in the mob. Andy Owens Hardy was real proud to mention it earlier. Joe K. Green, the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. IWGP Tag Team Champions, the Latino Day. IWGP US Champion Tolos. The New Breed Purity Champion, the gateway to get a call in the Ring of Honor. And on the Fight Club show, Outlaws Warriors got the strap. I'm associated. Bitches. Kyrie with the New Breed Goddess Champion. Kyrie, were you here when I told you that we got a new #1 contender for this title, who is Nightmare, and for the hardcore title, which is Brianna? Tolos I beat before, he easy. The Rough Riders, the New Breed Tag Team Champions. Yep, I remember that with Moose. Y'all had a rivalry. It was a great rivalry too. I ain't gonna stunt Call of Duty. You've had some of my favorite rivalries on the streams. Well, I always consider you a top guy here. The elite champion on the New Breed show is Sabin Alexander. Most times, longest reigning thus far. The former light heavyweight, former super heavyweight, now the open weight Fight Club Wrestling Champion. New title redesign finished just yesterday. And the new Bullet Club and the Bank Champion. I mean, briefcase holder. The Kingslayer. Yeah, we updated the strap. Alright, now here's the Fight Club champions. The Fight Club heavyweight champion, the Saint, the sub champion, Sabin Alexander, the undisputed knockout, tap out United States Championship in the Fight Club is without a doubt Moose. The sub tag team champions, the Rough Riders, as well as the Fight Club tag team champions, the Bucks, and the man with the briefcase to headline WrestleMania, the mysterious millionaire. They can either smid or get a Raw title for title. Oh, okay. And these are the Fight Club Women's Champions. The Fight Club Women's Champion on top is Naomi. Kyrie, the Hardcore Champion. Marissa Pure, the Sub Champion. Bayley, the Loyal Rumble Women's Champion. Outlaw, Baby Girl, and Outlaws Warriors, the Sub Tag Team Champions. And these subtitles definitely need to be put on the line. I don't think these women are, none of them are still subbed or have defended in weeks. And the Fight Club Women's Tag Team Champions is Honey Bunny. Suck my imaginary dick. AJ Styles better watch out before I take his title. 3 Champ Cole. Yep. I'm rolling with it. Alright, I know we gotta get the mob right. So let me check something on the mob. Do I even got the mob up here anymore? I don't even know if the mob's up here. I don't think the mob's up here right now.
living more niggas where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music lasting, but I just can't quit.
Because these honeys, Biggie's got the frequency.
Keep the ep a secret, why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot, now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough.
So let's put the straps up.
No need to be greedy, I got
Alright.
friends with lenses, see notes by the layers. True fucking play, jump in the rover and come over, tell your friends, jump in the GF3. I got the chronic by the truth. Throw your hands in the
I figure out what the fuck happened to this faction.
Niggas like you never come up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Straight up money, really, I'm asking. Most of these niggas think they be macking.
I said Tolos in the mob.
They attracting with that line, what's your name, what's your sign? Soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind.
No, oh, I think when I got rid of Mind Trap, it might have did it. Switch Mind Trap out.
What numbers to dial? You gonna be here for a while? I'm gonna call my crew. You gonna call
Now, is there anybody else inside this faction?
Plans to leave, throw the keys to little C's, pull the truck up front and roll up the next block so we can steam on the way to the telly. Go fill my belly. A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's great. Conversate for a few, cause in a few we gon' do what we came to do. Ain't that right, boo? Forget the telly.
That's not the only mob that we got, though. I think there's still Edge. There's still some more people in the mob, though. Kyrie's up in here.
Please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
How you living, Biggie Small?
Imagine if Benz is giving ends to my friends and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream.
There's still Beth Phoenix.
Strapped with infrared beams. Chopping ovals, smoking line optimals, money holes and clothes, all the nigga knows. A foolish pleasure, whatever. I had to find the buried treasure, so grams I had to measure. However, living
I think Beth Phoenix is in my group.
Drop top BMs, I'm the man, girlfriend.
Fuck down.
Honey, check it. Tell your friends to get with my friends. We could be friends. Shit, we could do this every weekend. That's right. Alright? Is that alright with you? Yeah. Keep banging.
This mob is shit without me. Kyrie, Beth Phoenix is associated too. There's your open challenge for my straps. I think Outlaw's got all your straps. Alright, so hold on. What we saying about the mob? I'm glad you're back, Hardy. Is that I know Beth Phoenix says she associated because she's married to Edge. Kyrie's associated as well, and they're both in bad reputation. I'm gonna keep the both of them in bad reputation.
Hey, yo. You ready? Let's do it.
Mind Trap Tolos. Alright. So I'm gonna put Edge here and just make Tolos all y'all's bodyguard. Word up. Word up. Put Edge here and make Tolos all y'all's bodyguard.
No games, we ain't laughing much. Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed with the name? We still here, you're rocking with the best. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. Who's the boss? Dudes is lost. Don't think cause I'm iced out, I'ma cool off. Who else but me? And if you don't feel me, that means you can't touch me. It's ugly, trust me.
Alright.
Right, dog, we ain't never left.
And at least now y'all with the rest of the faction. Damn, I guess that means I'm gonna have to bring Tolos back in the bad boy.
Y'all got drama, the saga continues.
I'm gonna have to bring Tolos back in here. Shit. Damn, Hardy, why the hell you had to bring Tolos in this motherfucker? Bring Tolos back in this motherfucker. We done already parted ways with Tolos. I forgot all about this mob shit. The mob connections. Alright, so hold on.
All of a sudden, niggas got a problem with me. Black, why how they running around acting like the black don't can't eat? And you know what? For some strange reason, I'm over this medication, feeling deranged.
Kyrie, you remember all the now you talking about the women's show, right? The women's show. Alright, we got one man match, right? Let's talk about your women's show. Women. What are you complaining about, Kyrie? Women. There's one match with men on it. And you closing out the show with the promo. It is without a doubt, without me having to do anything, the women's show. Alright. Well, Kyrie, the other thing I wanted to do is take the whole stigma of the women's show out of here. Can't be having no sexist ass shows up in here. Alright, what was I thinking about doing with this sub show right now? Happy birthday, Mama Bay. Kyrie, don't be threatening these motherfuckers. So you shoot their ass. Damn. Chloe, don't forget to show the straps. Alright, I won't. Happy birthday, though, Mama Bay. All right, Kyrie. The pressure's off. It's no longer wow. I got a wow for you, though. 5 years from now. Remember how we were talking about taking the women's division into the future? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the women's division to the future. Alright. Let me tweet out these titles while this shit is... that shit ain't going to take long to load. Alright, so obviously we about to go with ladies first. The ladies will have the first match on the open fight. Ladies, y'all ain't got to pay. By my count, the only two ladies that are actually ladies in the building are Kyrie and Outlaw's baby girl. Outlaw, you said you wanted to put your strap on the line, but your husband's the only one with a strap, I believe, in your whole faction at the moment, being the Bullet Club Hardcore Outlaw champion. The bald man title? What title are we looking for? The Hardcore Outlaw one? East, west, every state, come on, bury the hate. Millions, the only thing we in the heavy to make. Whether from the X-Train, intellect. He needs to sit down. Hell no, if so, you can just leave mob. Can I face this leader? If I win, I lead her? You're a bitch. Oh. Call of Duty saying I hold your titles. Alright, hold on. They wanna be me. Niggas talking shit, they ought to quit. Unfortunate, they don't see a fault what I get. And those be the same ones walking around with. Just started seeing cars cause they auction it. So while you daydream, mama say you gleam. And I deal with hoes that pose in Maybelline. One time you had it all. I ain't mad at y'all, now give me the catalog. I show you how daddy ball. 6 cars and power to 5 big stars. To the CEO staff, smoking on cigars, nigga. It's like y'all be talking funny. I don't understand language of people with short money. Come on now. Come on. That's what we do. Trying to make this strap look more metallic. I think I'm fucking it up though.
Dumae's got the ladies. Do Puff drive Mercedes. Take hits from the 80s. But do it sound so crazy? For me personally, it's nothing personal. I do what work for me, you do what work for you. And I dress with what I was blessed with. Never been arrested for nothing domestic. And I chill the way you met me. With a jet ski attached to an SC. Smoke my Nestle. No mad rap ass cat with my check beat. Problem with y'all, I said directly. Went from hard to sweet. Start to eat from no holy shows to menage a suite. Now I be the
Club,
cat that be hard
hubby
to
title stain on him. So you want to put his... Well, I need to go to the next level? Alright. If I'm a bitch, tell Outlaw. Take the men off my show. When I put Mob on the line, if someone puts their whole Twitch on the line, if they lose, they leave Twitch for good and never come back. Damn, who made this guy leader? Last I checked, he just showed up and called himself leader. Uh-oh, Call of Duty getting to work now. I'm just gonna inbox all these images. Get looking a little bit more metallic. I'm gonna show Outlaw's title after that. Then I'm gonna give Outlaw and Kyrie a match. Y'all can choose y'all men to be in action, y'all women to be in action. And Kyrie, there's a few things on this women's show I do want to fix that you mentioned. I ain't got no problem doing that right here tonight. What a Timmy move. I own Mob. I made Mob. Bro, leave Mob. You're doing way too much. You're messing up the whole team. Ooh. 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 Alright, where Outlaw Bell at? There we go. Well, as the lady of the mob, who's also in the purge, talking to the man who single-handedly is responsible for handing the win in the war between the mob and the purge to the mob. Outlaw, here's your championship right here. Shut don't go up, shut goes down. And titles are under Mob, not Adam Cole. I am, bitch. I won tags, I got world. What you gonna do? Yep, look like the Mob falling apart right before our eyes. Oh! Got Chef with a cheer one, 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 cheer one cheer, 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 one. Could you just hit the bits? First lady of the mob co-lead, so that's her if she kicks y'all. Oh wow, you gave her the power of Tozawa. All right. can have the world belt, but the tag belts weren't 1 versus 1. Yeah, he's got the faction championships. Call of Duty's the reason why y'all got the faction championships. The men's faction championships. Put them belts on the line right now. If you win, you stay in. If we win, you know we take them belts that you always talk about. Okay, 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 okay. Did you win a one-on-one? No. You all for nothing. Not a reason. No deal. Damn. Mob is imploding. Mob is imploding. How do I buy a belt? I don't think you can buy a belt. What I was saying is that there is no cruiserweight championship. We got the openweight championship, which used to be the cruiserweight, used to be the Fight Club light heavyweight, used to be the super heavyweight. Currently owned by AJ Armstrong. That's the openweight title right there. He's a cruiserweight though. Get a WoW championship? Alright. Kyrie, let's talk about WoW. Let's talk about WoW. To your gut, did your girl's butt, I scraped it, shaked it, now she won't strut, I smashed teeth off your beak, no relief, when I'm there, your girl scream like a case, you won't be around next year, my streak too severe, cause of that flavor, yeah, here comes the bad boy, cloud up in your ear, time for bad boy in your ear, I'm kicking bad boy in your ear, like it's a brand new bad boy in your ear. Alright, Curry. Let's get your show right. The WoW Evolution. Let's take all the men off your show and put all the active women in. How about that? All the rappers have doubt. You fucking with the wrong man, and that wrong man, that's it. Now you got to get your dome split. She don't show up. Chicks going on there.
In your ears, the most healthy behavior is to stay in the clear. It's all for you, it's really all for you. Hunch back, close your eyes, try to understand. Roll up your ankles, let your Timbs tap. Like the flavor, it reacts, pick your old cats. Word to mama, a chunk is up a runner, electrocuted barracuda. I'm here to bring the drama. Yo, flavors in your ass, grease. What's the vibe about to bring the noise on the beat? Let me loose on the belly of the beast. You better believe it, bust around the way, we about to rip the tricycle, yo. Hey, I split your face to give you stitches, so they get the bitches like the ass of fat bitches. Wait 1 second, if I get down, I'm rolling with the heavyweight connect. Who just stop and ground now? Don't you get the switches, grant your wishes every time.
I'll make you a deal. Men can be on the show, but as one division. No separation. No men's. Joe Bob needs a match. I'm about to get Joe Bob a match. I just want to fix Kyrie's shoulder up. Future ref, now I got Kyrie in the building. Wolf, Gallows, and Austin and Warrior are still on it. Wow, their own title. All right. You do, of course, realize the title I'm about to give WoW is this championship, right? You are introducing the WoW title. And I put one of them straps on this show right here. To be completely 100 with you, this strap right here shouldn't even be on this show no more. This one and this one we can't fuck with because they're subtitles. So I'm going to honor that. And whoever subbed is going to be in the sub division on this show. And that New Breed Tag Women's title. That New Breed title that you're going to replace on here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to give WoW a WoW title. I'm just taking your title and changing it to the WoW title. You walking onto the brand with the brand championship. That's what you should be doing. You're general manager, right? That's what Stephanie McMahon was doing back in the day. This is what I'm saying. This is all I was saying right here. Now when I download this WoW Women's Championship, I'm probably going to wind up replacing this New Breed Women's title. Bad Bacon was a champ. Tattoo Baby took the title. Let's go check it out right here. Tattoo Baby just won the title. Romeo King, thanks for the follow, and welcome to the Fight Club on Club or Die on Twitch TV. You made the male match, the main event. That was the only problem. I didn't make anything. What are you talking about? I didn't make that. It literally went from one card we were looking at all together to the next card that the game created. The game made that by themselves. The men weren't even in a division at all. They're not allowed to be. Let me show you. Let me show you exactly why you watch. Because I understand you don't have the, well, I guess you don't have the game. I used to think you did. I don't know why I thought you did. Look, right? Alright, watch. I'll give you a perfect example. Let's try to tag team all these women out. I don't even think all these women is sub. Let me chill out with that. Let's put them all over here. I'll show you, Kyrie. Now, there's not a singles men's championship, okay? Not a singles men's championship. So there's no division for men. This is how it was when it made the men the main event. This is exactly how it just had more men in that section. Now I obviously have to take all these men off of this show for the most part. I do want the chick to be able to be on this show and the chick to be able to fight somebody from time to time on the show. You know, 5 years from now, equality is going to be a whole different thing. All that being said though, this is the way your show breaks down in the future. Let me see something though. Make sure it didn't break none of the rivalries up. Bet. Here's all the rivalries. And this is what the game has booked so far for these cards. That's dope. It booked both of Tattoo Baby's rivals. The fuck is this? Alright. Now, out of everybody in the building, how many of y'all got a superstar in one of these matches? Okay. They are in a rivalry. Alright, I think we got everybody in the building booked right here. Like, I see Chef, Kingslayer, Call of Duty, Outlaws Baby Girl, Decker. You got a pay-per-view card yet? For which pay-per-view? Now there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. Hardy ain't got no girl. Over the shake-up? I think I had one before I went to New York, New Jersey. And whatever the fuck I had, I definitely forgot that shit since. I promise you. I definitely forgot that shit since. But we have legit run 1, 2, 3 weeks in the future. I'm serious though, Call of Duty. I'm fairly certain I had a card like a whole bunch of matches had stipulations depending on where you were going to wind up after the shake-up. If titles were going to shake up, I was considering putting the world champions on separate shows and switching the main titles on the shows. Putting AJ on the Call show, putting you in the House of Hardcore title on Raw, putting Outlaws Championship on House of Hardcore, and the IWGP Championship I think was going to go, I don't think the IWGP was going to be involved. What the fuck was I supposed to be doing though? There was something else I was supposed to be doing. Was it picking somebody off of CC? Then we got Outlaw's picture. I think I'm supposed to be sending a screenshot. Outlaw says she put the championship on the line. Outlaw, you still in the building? In game, the actual shakeup and how I think the roster should be situated is that I don't want anybody to have more than one superstar on any show. That way, if you miss a show, you'll still be able to get a wrestler in action on the next show without me having to like put him on the show and do all this extra shit. Besides that, though, I think that's not an exact science because dudes change superstars all the time. And shit like that. What up, Iceman? How you doing? How you been? Alright. Let me get you all in a match. I'm about to double check who we got in the building right now. Oh, we're Hardy, y'all on a first name basis and shit. That's what's up. Alright, now Kyrie, if you have a card for the future, Kyrie, I do want to get with you together so we can get some cars situated. I also want to get a wild championship. Hold on. Kyrie, where you at? These some good looking belts right here. Tag team title. Wow. I think that Shine Championship look better than all of them though. You get all your members' action. Yep. Call of Duty's right. I know there was a little bit of infighting in the mob, but I ain't got to make no changes for the mob, right? Got kids made up. Kyrie ain't up in this motherfucker. I already know she not here.
It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. But, who understands those rap guys?
Chris K sent me an AEW title on CC. I think this one right here look better than that though.
Her butt is just so sick.
I'm gonna screenshot that. I ain't even gonna tweet it out. I'm gonna give y'all a mob 8-man. It's enough of you motherfuckers in here. Iceman, Ricochet's taken. I think. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Adam Cole's in this purge match. I mean in this mob match. Remember when mob was just me? Now almost the whole stream is in mob. Yep. There go your ass. Now y'all putting Bobby Fish in it? Iceman, list me 5 wrestlers that you want if you ain't gonna check the roster out. Ricochet might show open on the roster, but that's because right now there's like 2 people who want him and they're about to fight. Their other superstars are about to fight to get him. If you want me to throw your name in that mix, we can do that as well. But I believe Jet Setter wanted Ricochet. Tolos and Edge. We got a faction in the building that want to take them on. We got any factions in the building? Anybody with a faction in here want to take on these guys? Iceman, you about to take on Chef. Any factions in the building that want to take on the mob? Faction going once. Faction going twice. Alright, any group of tag teams, any 2 tag teams want to team up and show their dominance here tonight. I wanted to fight Casey team. Alright, how many dollars you got? Casey team ain't here right now. Casey don't want to fight your ass. I can tell you that right now. You're going to have to bribe me to do it. How many dollars you got? Alright, Casey going to be mad at me if I book this and take the money and pay him or anything. He going to be mad at me for booking this match. So how much you going to pay me to have to deal with Casey's mouth later? How much you going to pay me? How much you got? Nah, that ain't enough. Hardy, all the rest of your money is in all the rest of your names. All your other names got all the rest of your money. That's why you broke. Alright, you're going to need way more than that. Let me get Casey up here. You're going to need like 10 billion to take on Casey. Alright, I know somebody who don't mind fighting. They love fighting. Nah, all you got ain't shit. I know some guys are always up for a fight. Joe's guys. Let me see something, man. This is probably the hardest match y'all will ever have in the Fight Club. I'm saying ain't nobody else stepped up. I would make it the Bullet Shield, but the Bullet Shield ain't here no more. Nah, you got a point, man. I'll put y'all against somebody that'll make a good looking match. First time they've been in action as a faction.